appearing at Feinstein's at Hotel Carmichael tomorrow night to welcome in the new year. Okay, it's almost Elton John.
Craig A. Meyer has been the nation's premier Elton John tribute artist for years. His strong vocals, striking resemblance, and amazing piano talents have audiences everywhere remembering when rock was young. His show is a celebration of the character, costumes, and of course the charisma of the famed performer. And we're really lucky because Craig is with us ahead of tomorrow night's performance. Now this show is different because it's Elton John and me, so it's sort of a first-person account of you doing this act.
Right. Elton and Me, My Life as Elton John, chronicles the journey of the son of a Lutheran minister in Southern California, from that to this epic rock legend that I get to portray around the world all the time. And using his music to tell that story, and then also talk about the other shows that I've worked with. I toured with Barry Manilow for 2 years, so there are a couple of Manilow tunes and some Disney tunes. So kind of a pastiche of my journey and career.
This is great. It has a lot of depth compared. I don't want to, just any other tributes out there, but there's a lot woven in there. And part of your history includes a stop of life in Central Indiana.
You know, between my freshman and sophomore years in high school, we moved from Orange County, California to Carmel, Indiana. It was a bit of a culture shock, but I was fortunate that Carmel still was and still is an amazing school with amazing programs, and the music and theater programs there really set me up for success in my career. When I left Indiana and went to Florida and California and New York and traveled the world.
All over. Well, hey, we got your school colors for you.
There you do.
Indiana, right?
There we go.
And I mean, obviously you're a performer and we're a performer. At what point did you realize that I got this Elton John thing down?
I had moved to Atlanta for a job that fell through. I was vocal coaching actors and singers in Atlanta, and a woman who's now a very dear friend came in to work on her Dolly Parton show. And she said, there's got to be somebody that you could be doing in the industry. And my inner monologue was, I don't want to go to the elephant graveyard of entertainment and become an impersonator. I had images of Bad Elvis and Marilyn's. 2 years later, I did a couple of Elton songs at a concert. Wasn't doing him, but after the show, a dozen people came up and said, I heard bits of Elton in your piano and in your voice. And I had taught myself how to play the piano with Elton John, Barry Manilow, and Billy Joel music. So it was kind of a fit, and I called up Melody and said, you know what? It's time. Let's do it. We cracked the code. I thought it would be a side hustle. And 14 years later, we're doing 100 shows a year all around the world.
Wow, what a career. And it also includes TV and film, some starring roles, Will and Grace, Leatherheads. What do you feel the most reward from, stage or screen?
I'll tell you, everything that I do, I love doing. The live shows like we're doing tomorrow night are instant gratification. They're right there. The audience, you can feel, they're breathing with you. The good thing about TV and film work is the mailbox money. I actually am one of several voices that sang A Whole New World in the Disney film Aladdin. And so I didn't get screen credit, but I still cashed those quarterly residual checks.
Yeah.
And you and I talked about this before the show, but there is some indication that Elton John's people know about your act.
They're always seeing what's out there, and before his final tour that he's doing, they were looking for an Elton John tribute artist to portray Elton in some of the footage that they created for it. So I know they looked at me, and I know that they know about me. That's great. I firmly believe you should never meet your heroes, because he could love what I do, and that could inflate my sense of ego, which is not good. He could not like it, which would be depressing. Best to let those sleeping dogs lie.
Oh, well,
good policy.
Yeah, right. Well, this is fantastic. You're going to have, I'm sure, a fantastic crowd here in Indianapolis, too. Craig A. Meyer will be on stage tomorrow night for New Year's Eve with Elton and Me. That's the title. And again, it's at the Feinstein's at Hotel Carmichael. There are shows at 7:45 and 10:45. And you can go right now to allindiana.tv for ticket information. We thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. He even sang.
And break a leg, sir.
Thank you so much.